Hey guys, Eclipse here, and in this video we're going to do a quick guide on how to reach the Labyrinth in Tarkov. The first quest you're going to get is Shady Contract, and you're going to be getting that from Mechanic. You're going to be having to go to Ground Zero for this, and we're going to be looking for a guy's black car who worked at Terror Group. It's going to be close to the GL for a Prapper's quest that you have to do in the middle of the street right there. Basically, you're going to be looking in the front seat, on the dash, or in the trunk for a little black diary. And once you get that, you can get yourself right out of the raid. And then we'll be receiving Needle in a Haystack next. It's probably the longest quest to get the keycard along these. It's quite a few maps you have to go to. So for me, first off, I went to Ground Zero, and you got to investigate the little park courtyard area right outside the main building, the little Terror Group HQ. And then from there, I took the transits to do the next couple things, and I went to take the transit to Streets. And from there, you're going to be going to Concordia, and there's a little park right outside in the courtyard of Concordia. And once you kind of run in the middle of that, the same as the last time, you should get a ding, and you can back right out. And again, for me, I took the transit right to Interchange because it is kind of right behind Concordia, and that transit location takes you to a nice spot on Interchange for the quest. And you'll be running over to the go-kart track on Interchange and the children's playground that is inside of Idea. Not the one that's outside in the parking lot. The one thing about the go-kart track is you have to go quite in the middle of the track to get it, so I would be wary about your stamina and, people camping it and stuff like that. So after that, you can leave Interchange, and the next map that we have to go to is Shoreline. There's two locations on Shoreline as well. The first location is inside that blue little fence area by the coast. You just basically have to walk in the middle of that as well, and you should get the little ding. And then we have to head up to the resort, and on the back side of the east side, there is a little playground there as well, and you just have to go and inspect that, and that should be it for the quest. But as a little side note, if you want to look for the keys, I'll put a little show of where the key is, because the next quest that you're going to be getting is Hidden Layer. And for that one, we're going to be having to actually get into the door on the way to the Labyrinth. We're not going to be able to access the Labyrinth yet. So if you have the key, it's an easy way to do it. I showed the locations beforehand, so you can go check that out while you're there looking for the playground, or you come back. And if you don't have the key, more than likely the door will already be open. You don't need the key for the quest. At this point, everyone is just running there on Shoreline, so more than likely it should be open. But I will say, just be careful while you're down there, because there is a lot of people ratting it. So take it slow and take it easy, and just, try not to get ratted on. It's easier said than done. All right, so then after that, we get that done, and you're going to be waiting about 30 minutes for the next quest to pop up, and that will be Sensory Analytics, Part 1 and Part 2. You basically accept Part 1, and he's going to hand you over a Moonshine. And once you do that, the BTR will give you a quest from himself. So it doesn't show up in any of the trader screens. It shows up in your character trader screen, quest screen, I mean. And he basically just needs you to bring him that Moonshine. You could chuck it right in your ass. Doesn't have to be found in raid. And, I went to Streets and just waited at the Pinewood stop, or any of the stops will work, and eventually he'll just show up there, and you can pop it in easy, and then you can just leave. I just took a green flare from Pinewood, so I can pop right out after that. And then you'll be receiving the quest after that to get into the Labyrinth. So there's two choices here, and the first choice is not an arena, as we'll go through, because the arena is obviously something you'll have to pay for. So the first way is through Ragman, and he will give you 6 rigs and 6 armor rigs, level 4 armor plates, and you will have to bring those to 2 different locations. The first one for the Zulu green rigs, that will have to go to New Gas on Customs. There's a little office that you have to stash it into. It's probably the easier of the two. And then the second one is 12 level 4 armor plates. This is all a pain in the ass to carry into the raid, but you could do it with partisan bags, technically, and a big bag. And you got to bring those and bring him onto the roof of Black Knight on reserve and stash him over there. So again, you should be able to see where you have to do all this. And then once you do that, you'll be able to get in the Labyrinth. He will give you a barter and a couple keys to get in. And I'll go over in a second on how you could actually start purchasing these keys for money instead of having to do the barter for them every time, because it is kind of annoying, and it's probably going to get more and more expensive. But next over, I'll go over the arena. It's quite simple quest. Feels like they did that because you pay for arena, but whatever. You basically just have to play last hero and get third place 5 times and 50 kills in any mode. And from that, Ref will give you 3 keys as well. And you can buy keys from him for 41 GP coins a pop. So not too cheap. Definitely can't just keep that up forever unless you've been holding on to GP coins. So then once you do all this, you can finally access the Labyrinth, and it has crazy ass loot in there, but you will be receiving some other quests along the way, and Therapist will give you this quest called Forced Alliance. And basically you just have to get into the Labyrinth, and then you can live or die. You'll be able to complete the quest, and once you do that, she will then give you another quest called the Tarkov Butcher. And this is the quest where you can buy the keycard for actual rubles. So then you'll be having to go back to ground zero, and there's a little butcher truck that's underground. You'll see it there, and you just search the truck, and it should be in one of the pigs or locations, and it's like this little cylinder item you're looking for. You grab that, take it out the raid, and then we are heading back to Shoreline, back by Sanitar's house. There's the ambulance in the back there, kind of by the colleague dead bodies. You have to go plant it there, and once you do that, you should be able to then buy Labrys keycards from Therapist. I'm not too sure exactly how much they are currently because I don't have it unlocked myself, but you could probably look that up somewhere online, and I will put it down in the description once I do know myself, or write it up on the screen. But that's pretty much it. That's how you get into the Labyrinths and, get the Keycards and stuff. Once you get that, you'll get a whole bunch of other quests to do. And if you guys want a bigger guide on how to do all those quests and complete the, whole achievement and everything, drop it a like, give me a comment, let me know, and I can do something similar to this. It's definitely a lot of work compared to just posting some sort of raids and stuff to try to edit down and record it and write a script for this whole, process. But I want to give you guys a little video on how to actually get down there, because I personally like learning from videos more than just looking at a website and trying to find out the maps. So I hope this helps you guys out, and if you do want a full guide, don't forget to let me know, and I'll do that for you guys. But I appreciate you guys all giving me the support recently, hanging out and watching the whole video to this point. If you do, throw me a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It does a lot, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one. Peace out.